Oh yes, I've heard you tell this story before.
Well,
Come
it's
on,
not
let's
much of a
hear it.
story, it's,
Did we really audition you?
You did audition me, and I met Fat. I was leading worship in a pastorate because I had church. I went to church at weekends. During the week I was at the Guildhall School, and on my fellowship midweek was I was helping because of Johnny Steele.
Okay.
Johnny Steele was at the pastorate group that met under the downstairs at St Paul's Onslow Square, St Paul's house next door. And Fat and Silas led the youth group that met upstairs in the upstairs room at the same time. And after about 4 or 5 weeks of this, didn't meet, and met Fat in the kitchen once. We coincided our sort of break time. Got chatting to him, and I'd heard about Fat and Frantic. I said, I heard about your band. I hope they're going very well. He said, yeah, well, it would be if we had a bass player. Apparently, little bass guitars appeared in my eyes, like in the cartoons.
Yeah, because Petrol had gone to university in Edinburgh.
Yeah, and I said, oh, I have been known to play bass, and I had been known to play bass. I played bass in a band called Peter and Paul Without Mary in York.
Right.
And another band called the Momraths Out Grave.
Oh, okay.
Where we never did a gig, but we had prepared our entry for the first gig, where we had smoke, lights, and some sort of rumbling bass synths, and somebody would start to read the Jabberwocky in a spooky, and then his voice would rise. I was brilliant, the Slightly Toes, blah 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 blah, and the Momraths Out Grave. And we start.
I was saying it's Stonehenge out of Spinal
Tap. It is perfectly that. It was Stonehenge out, and we were going to be a spoof prog rock band. That was the plan of it. Never happened. We just had some fun rehearsing. Okay. So I had played a bit of bass and didn't own one, so I kind of lied slightly.
Are you still at Guildhall then?
I was, and in fact,
Didn't you practice all the parts on your acoustic guitar?
I took the top 2 strings off an old Spanish toy guitar that I had, so I wouldn't get confused.
And you rehearsed out intensely complex bass lines.
Well, Petrol used to get around the neck.
Yeah, he did. He was a bit of a strolling.
And it's not often the obvious note either. No. So some interesting sort of offbeat.
We should probably interview him for this documentary.
And was very nervous about it. Very nervous about it. And I went auditioned in the Vicar's vestry at St Michael's Chester Square, and all 3 of you were there.
Oh yes.
Ran through some songs. And you sent me into the toilet.
I cleaned that toilet.
We need
to
talk amongst ourselves. Go into the toilet. So I went to the toilet for about 5 minutes, and I came back out, and he said, "Do you want the job?" And I said, "Okay." Something like that. Something like that. It was not quite that straightforward.
I think our discussion went.
I'm sure you were quite sort of.
And then we went. Yeah, right.
No, you were very flippant and sort of very offbeat about it. I'm sure there was some joshing.
That vestry, that was foul.